Hello boys, my name is Cleoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video we left off, trying to do some side quests, and I think it's about time we maybe tried to advance the storyline. But before we doing that, we're gonna kind of blow the fourth wall here. Remember when I said I was gonna, like, bond with blades and stuff? I'm gonna do that right now, because there's actually an effect I want to show off. This could potentially allow you to, bond with a certain sap. And there's also some core crystals you can use on certain characters. To make it most interesting, we're gonna select a bond with each character. And there's also effects you can use. I'm gonna use a single bravery booster on that to show what that does, which will improve my effects slightly. And we are going to view the awakening in case it's legendary. Now, if you do common, it'll never be a legendary character. It'll always be something else. You can potentially get other characters, but it depends. The cutscene's not that long if you get a bad character. But if you get a legendary... Even I'm still doing stuff. This guy looks cute. Sort of. Like a ball. Boreas. He has the kick thing. But notice he was a healer kind. That means he wasn't really technically a damage dealer. Also, technically, he's light or other stuff. You could technically set them if you want. And that's the thing that I will do, but I'm not going to actually set that one, but I'm going to show you how to, like, change blades over to other characters. So if you go to manage blades, you'll see one of them's actually an attacking class. That's not really made for the girl, which is Nia. It's more made for Bianca, or whatever. That's more made for, what am I thinking? I'm thinking Giant Quest right now. I'm thinking all other stuff right now. But yes, Rex is more of a the main damage dealer, and Bianca's supposed to be Nia. There we go. I'm not saying this right. Nia's supposed to be the healer. But anyways, if you go into this particular setup, and you select to choose bond with, use overdrive, then you can change who the driver bonds with, and I only just found this out a bit later. So in case you get one for a spec that you don't want, you can just change it over, and bam, the character will still have all the abilities unlocked from previous ever stuff. So with all that done, we can just do a quick setup. I'm not gonna maybe place it right now or set the blade now, since on Rex, since he still needs a lightning blade at least once, but I will use that to transfer a couple of other characters over, and I'll see if I can get a lightning character as well. But anyway, we're gonna set blades and have Nia travel with this other one, and also one thing we could do is get rid of our weaker blades that aren't the legendary spec. You can do this at any time. So now she has a second healer spec that she can use, and we'll go ahead and immediately equip a weapon, because weapon as well as a defense setup. I'll just go with this for now and upgrade the basic ball into something better. Let's do this one for now. Alright, nice. And one thing I forgot to mention, I guess I did on this other thing that I'll show now on this character is you can apparently change your details of other stuff, but more importantly, one thing I need to mention is there are different different weapons, rather, have different effects. This is the most damaging one. You want to use this on your damage dealers whenever you can. But then there's also one that's better for defense, such as this here magnet chip, which improves those stats. So I'm going to give this to Poppy, and it also increases aggro drawn from specials and driver arts by 25%, which will help out a bit. Let's use this to check who can maybe use that. I would do that, give this to all the other characters right now, although I'm probably not going to be using the character setup. But yes, I've been doing some crazy stuff lately, so I'm gonna go and do some other stuff first. But yes, I did kind of a special setup. I bonded blades because I wanted to try and get a stronger character. And here we can also check all of the different blades we found. We can even see what they look like, even if we haven't attained them. There's one that in particular I got that was an ice tanking blade that I got with one of my other characters. Each of them are different. These are found at random. But I think the biggest thing that I should probably show is what's happened across the style setup, and you might have seen why am I level 32 and not somewhere else. Well, that's because I've been just traveling to the Boulder Bowl Gate and killing a bunch of monsters, because if you remember, we didn't even have enough stats to kill these certain opponent, which was a pretty tough fight of like 4 different characters I had to fight at once. It was hard requirement to move on with the honey line, and it was kind of trolly if you ask me. Didn't fight any unique monsters, because of course I didn't really figure out any. But essentially I just went into this corner over and over again, and I picked on these Sandolaptors. They range from level 71 to 74, and I just killed them over and over again. I'll show you what a battle looks like, just so you can do that. But yeah, I pretty much just grind these guys over and over again. They can sometimes summon their allies or even go for their daddy. If that happens, you pretty much have to run at that point. For this reason, I often try to set it up so that I only use a special on Essel as they get lower. Okay, it looks like Dia's changed to the new character that we just got, so we can see what he does. That weapon's actually pretty good healer weapon because she stays farther away without having to do stuff. Another strat I often use is do the topple into launch strat, where I stay on this character until Mia decides to break the character, which she can do anytime. Well, missed with that art there. Okay, well, didn't even need the slash attack there. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I basically did that for like hundreds of hours on end. Just grinding the same mob repeatedly. Until I eventually got some different stuff. I don't know. I do still have to fix that other class setup, so I'll try to get a healer character for a different character. Actually, wait, even better. This character I have right now in Rex doesn't actually look very good as an air character, but there is one that I want for a healer character setup, so you know what? I'm gonna do a kind of a quick stopperoo right now. Bear with me. I'm gonna go into Blades again. After I first check how many items I have, just to make sure I have enough. Oh, and I forgot to do the... I guess I may as well use a legendary crystal at the... I said I would do one with each character, and I just forgot it. I don't know, I was... You know what? I'm just gonna say I've delayed this to try and get... okay, I was checking how many overdrive protocols I have. I have plenty, so that should be fine. We got a lot of those just from expansion pass, so we have quite a few already. Alright, actually, before I do that, let's just bind a blade with Nia straight away. I may not have to do this. We'll give Justice Booster, just to use it, and view this awakening too. And one thing I forgot to mention that I guess I'll do immediately after this is you could also remove your crappy blades as well. If you do so, you'll give yourself Justice Boosters, which can then be used on these legendary blades to make them even stronger, although it doesn't seem to have a big effect. Your chance of getting a legendary character varies based off of what you use. With a legendary character, yeah, you get a higher chance of getting this. Okay, that was not good, unfortunately. But there's still a way to use boosters on these. So, if we go here... Actually, well, we can't do it here. We have to go into Engage Blaze with each individual character. We can actually, remove blades by, wait a minute. Might be from the wrong menu again. Oh yeah, never mind, I was right. You can release it from here. But yeah, if you get a crappy blade that isn't starred 2 or 3-starred, you can just do this. You can just release them. Now, depending on who you release, as you can see, they each have their own dialogue. Make sure you're not releasing someone you actually want to use, or else you might not see them again, as they say. I think there is a limit to how many you can have per character anyways, so eventually I'll have to do this. But yeah, if you're wondering, yes, this is how you're intended to get boosters. Okay, that's a storyline blade, so we can't release that. This one we can release. So we'll do that. Depending on how rare they were, they'll give different abilities. And then, when we go to Bond Blade again, we'll see that we could use those to power up stuff. I don't know if Compassion is the best for stuff yet, but right now, I'm gonna say use Truth Booster. 4 times, and view this awakening as well. It takes a little while, though, to grind this up, because you're kind of forced to... Because if you want to grind up boosters sort of quickly, you need to use your common and rare crystals first, and then release those blades, and then use multiple boosters and hope to heck that you get a legendary, which we've just gotten. You can tell it's a legendary because it's the super cool animation. They also have their own unique intros, which is cool. If we were doing 100%, we'd probably have to find every single one of them. Ooh. That's actually more for my other character too, but we'll see. We might save this for later. Who knows? We might be able to see it. What I tried to do there was see if Nia could get another healer style blade, but it looks like that didn't happen. But turns out, seems I don't really need it. Alright, we're gonna go to manage blades again. There's a couple I wanted to change around, and I'm gonna do that. So I'm going to move you to Nia. I'm gonna move you to Rex. That way we have more of a unique setup, and we'll change our setup to make sure that we have the blades on. So, because we lost our other air one, we're going to equip him. It's too bad though. I do kind of think Finch was perfect for Nia, but that's not really the one I put her. So, we'll do this just so we can have the same role across each character. Of course, Rex could be both a tank and a damage dealer, so I've gone ahead and assigned this one just because why not? Alright. Well, with that in mind, actually, since I got a wood chip just recently, and yes, that's another reason why I farmed those monsters. They have a really decent chance of dropping a wood chip, which is incredibly good weapon this early on in the game. So if we put it on all the characters, it'll make the fight a bit easier. But yeah, I just kind of did all that stuff and other things, and I thought I would show off those kinds of mechanics because you probably have never seen that mechanic before. And yeah. Anyway, looks like I'm back to Pyra again because I didn't change the other stuff, but that's fine. Now each different character has different versions of their animations, so Rex's abilities on Finch might be a bit different than This is a cool combo. Just goes straight into a smash. But yes, he... Cool, we'll just double special that one down, weaker monster down, and down it goes. But yes, I was doing quite a bit of grinding. It was pretty cool. So, anyways, now we've gotten all that, I think we're ready to do that one earlier quest that kind of bothered me a lot. Uriah. That's actually kind of tricky to say. Uriah. Whatever. I'm gonna travel back to 8-block skip, and now we have level 32 and a decent bit of stats. I think we should be more equipped to handle this now. One thing I could always do is give Tora tons of defensive items to make him into an even better tank. Unfortunately, that area on the right side area we saw there on the I mentioned is the only really good area we can grind right now. And it turns out that other area leads into other quests. I think part of the reason why I was focusing on side quests so much more in this game is I didn't want to be like Xenoblade 1 where I would miss some side quests because I went too early for the main game. So I've kind of been balancing it out, but now I think I've gotten to the point where I may have to do the side quests. Although if I can hard focus them, I can probably complete them a lot quicker. But we'll try this one more time with the setup we have. If we happen to fail again, then we probably aren't going to come back to this until we've at least done Chapter 4 maybe and have powered up Poppy a bit. or found better weapons for our characters. Although ever since then we found tons of weapons, because I found a good grinding spot for the wood chip. And alright, the strategy here hasn't really changed much. We're gonna use the focus check. They look like some kind of bug monster. I'm just gonna use the special for damage. Hey, we actually took out one and didn't die immediately. Cool. Now let's try to survive the rest of this. Alright, let's do some quick specials. I think I should probably stay in Fyra despite this doing less damage, just so I can span out the heal potions a bit more consistently. I was wondering when that would happen. Quickly help her up. Alright. Seems these big fights are doing the most damage by far. Hey, at least this time we actually killed some of them. Previously, we didn't even get a chance to do stuff. Okay, I need to use some more defense stuff. One thing I changed as well is I gave Tora, it's changed one of Tora's abilities for the Iron Wall ability, which gives him more defense. And one of my other characters also apparently gained the ability to launch on its own, which is nice. That'll help us out a bit. That's awkward. My thing missed its topple effect. Yeah, sometimes topple or other effects just don't work in this game for some reason. Okay, knock them both down. We're gonna go aggressive and just burn a chain attack to kill one of them. Okay, we need water to break that, but I'm gonna use this. I have that. Here we have water, so we'll use that. Okay, Aqua Wave does a lot. Nice 900 experience from that one. I like what she does. I like that particular voice line she does. In Japanese, that actually sounds kind of funny. I like it. It's kind of funny because she's a cat and she briefly says like that. It's kind of cool. I just thought I would mention that. That is why she's one of the best characters in this game. Oh, hang on, I got interrupted. Come on, I'm not using Iron Well properly. There we go. This is a quick attack, just one hit, boom. Okay, now we need to do different things because he's gonna have an elemental resistance to it. Also, he's not fire resistant, because he's not fire, he's something else, I think. Oh yeah, seems like he's actually a light type monster. Oh wow, seems that was just the first part. Oh wait, never mind. Did we clear that quest out? I think we did. I need to chat. Yes. That's weird. I thought I had completed other stuff. Oh, wait. This whole thing was with Garfran, right? Yeah, now I remember that. And we still have to talk to that one character in Garfran anyways. I've completely neglected that quest. Alright, well, let's go to Garfran and just do both of those quests at the same time. Right, that's right. I went through, like... Oh, we'll talk to you right while we're here. It's good to see you. Yeah, hi. Don't look so down. So left a message with me to give to you if anything ever happened to him. A message from Venom for me? You don't think he knew he'd... Maybe, but if you ask me, I don't think he knew. It's just the kind of life our mercenaries live. You never know when each day may turn out to be a rest. So it's not common for us to leave messages like this just in case. Now listen up because this is very important. I leave the Garfront mercenaries in your hands. Oh. Is there anything else? Nope, that's your art. What? Leaving it to me? That's a joke, right? No joke, kid. It's Venom through and through. He says what he means, no more, no less. It's simple, but why would he ask me to? The boss thought a lot of you, kid, and I think you've struck a chord with the rest of us, too. Straightforward guy with plenty of nerve and resolve, and you give us all hope. I don't think I can really take all the credit for any of that. Maybe he's not. There's nothing about you, kid. Everyone feels it. So tell me, Rex, what will you do as the boss acts this? We have to, sort of. I do it. Strong words, well said. Nothing less from the good old Venom staked his open. But, exactly what would I have to do as the bandseer? You said you don't have any other messages from Venom, right? Nope. He's a man of very few words. So you have to me and Zoe to help you out. We couldn't ask you to suddenly handle all the operations on Yun. Do out the big general orders for now. You can count for us to take care of the deals. And I guess we'll see how things go from there. Okay, I guess I could probably handle that. Alright, let's start by explaining how things work around here. A little band takes all kinds of assignments from all across the arts, from escort missions and clearing down monsters to gallery materials and sometimes even smaller things. Company Wax, I got the feeling you got more blades than you know what to do with. Am I wrong? If you got blades sitting around doing nothing, you can assign them to carry out missions as part of the band. Ooh. Be a good experience for them and you'll reap the rewards to boot. Tell you what, it'll be quicker to save and try out yourself. Go ahead, choose a mission and try clearing it. Ooh, okay. The Merc group menu is now open. Access it from the main menu. Oh, so that's what it is. Alright. We can just dispatch them all if we wanted to. Alright. Right. Okay. Cool. So we needed to do that as part of the quest. So now we have Merc missions. Maybe I should have gotten more characters. That is what it is. Now I know that I might build up a couple more blades. Sorry to keep you waiting. We have returned from our task. Path to Dragon's Stomach is open once more. Excellent. So the thing is, see, another parallax at the stomach catchers. So that's why the path into the stomach was blocked off. Since the area Titan itself must have detected the parallax's presence and closed its own stomach off. Perhaps the stomach is free to open once more. Living bodies have many such natural defense mechanisms. It's similar to how humans cough when they fall ill. Amazing. It's easy to forget since it's so large, but Aurelia itself is a living creature. Yes, this was a very educational experience. Thank you. I'll head to the Dragonomic and retrieve the dragon essence. Don't worry, I'll stay well hidden. I've had quite enough of being attacked by monsters. And yes, when you see Pylo, could you ask her to come and help me with my dragon incense collecting? Roger. Well then, farewell. Alright. Bunch of updates. Merc mission complete. Bonus experience collected. Alright, nice. Oh, all that was just forever stuff. Now we have to talk to make sure that happens. Looks like you completed the mission. Good work, Rex. Maximum number of common braids increased. New Merc missions. Missions build our brand's reputation. The higher our reputation, the more missions we get. I'll also let you manage more blades at a time. Sounds like a good thing all along. Set up a mission for me, but how should I find more in the future? Let's see now. We'll send you a few missions your way ourselves. Aside from that, you can ask around town, see if anyone needs help. People at Travels need shy. Might be a good idea for you to go back and see how things are in Argentum are going on too. Right, I'll have to remember that. One more advice for you. Different missions have different requirements, and each braid has strengths and weakness too. If you pay attention to the makeup of your squad, you might be able to get the job done quicker. Who wants strengths and weakness to get missions done effectively? Got it. Sometimes I like you're getting the idea. For now, just try to complete as many missions as you can. So you're used to that, we'll see what else you can do. We want to give you a test, so drop by Garfund once in a while. To take tests even though I'm the leader? Oh yeah, remember, whenever you're going have blades going spare, don't hesitate to assign them to a bunch of missions. We aren't gonna run out of missions anytime soon. The world is full of folk who need a little mercenary now. Helping people in need, so this is what Vandam devoted his right to. I'll have to work hard to make this a mercenary band you can be proud of. That's a secret, Rex. We're all counting on you, so keep it up. And all that was required to complete this main storyline quest, which was definitely required to finish the game. Alright.
紹介に戻ってからスペルビアを経由して鳳凰町が最短ルートだな。
港に紹介の船が来ているかもしれんの。
ならただで乗れそうだね。行ってみよ
う。お金いらないんですか？
サルベージャーならただで乗れるんだ。ホムラたちのことも交渉してみるよ。
それは助かるもん。
Alright. Much quicker. Congratulations. Let's think about it to go over what you told us. Mercs can find... Yeah. We just heard that. Raising your group's Merc Connect will allow you to take on more challenging missions. And best of luck. Cool. And you automatically get ranks up with them too, so some of these might be required. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. Need to go to the bathroom. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. On that note of the new event theme, let's bond a bunch of characters with Rex and you know who. I will give that legendary a try again. We'll skip Awakening on the common ones, since we'll almost never get a rare one. We'll start with that, and actually, I don't want these boosters. They kind of get in my way. We're gonna use... 4 compassion boosters on Rex. And view this Awakening. We'll use 1 legendary this way with each character, just to get rid of the combat boosters so we don't, they don't waste our time. Try to get more legendary blades added to the total. More legendary blades can't hurt, and we can buff them up regardless. Also, I forgot to mention, yes, there's this kind of ball weapon I haven't really shown much. Yeah, this is it. So it's kind of like Waka's ball from like Final Fantasy X, but more magical. I trust I bear it to you. I will try my best, but who knows. Okay, I didn't work on him. Maybe Nia will have better luck. We're doing this with each legendary we use, just to make sure we get other stuff. And then we'll use a bunch of common crystals really quickly. I initially wanted to sell them all up, but it turns out I could also use some of them, so I think it would make sense. Oh, we got a legendary. Oh, this is one I got before, I think. I remember him. Hello, Godfrey. For you, Bell. Now that looks cool. Well, we finally got our ice character. Finally. We'll just skip each of these awakenings with the common ones, since they're not going to really be anything useful. But You could probably tell why we're doing this now. We're doing this to get a bunch of excess blades, and then we're gonna send them on a bunch of missions. I'm showing this on screen just in case we get some other stuff, because it is possible to not only get regular human-looking blades, but also different kinds of weird-looking blades as well. So I might actually play a few more just to make sure we get them. That our rank determines how good they'll be on missions. So ranked 2-star or rank 2 is not really the best. Only LR is best. 2-star is not best. Only 5-star is better. But yes, you can get more of those cat characters as well, although they look a bit different. That's one thing I wanted to show off. But otherwise, most of them are just robot-like humanoids. I did all that so I can dispatch them all in Merc group. We'll start with Arya just to make things a bit easier. Mission requirements need at least 2 male characters. That's simple enough. Anything with a gray out icon, that means somebody has already been... They've already been dispatched to another character. Alright. Oh, you can only do one at a time? That's kind of tedious. Well, in that case, I may have to think about... I might have to think about doing some extra stuff. Wait, I might be able to buy more, actually. Let's talk to you. You know what, Phantom gone, the job requests keep coming in. Alright. Okay. But yes, that's something I could do. But yes, that's what I wanted to do before I did anything else. So let's also do this heart to heart. Washikashi? What? Lacking? Yeah, what is that? That's kind of weird. Oh, it means making someone blessed. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, this just got weird really quickly. I'll just say yes.
いい心がけも。では、今から萌えを体得してもらうも。
There's different versions.
我が最強メイド。おかえりなさいませ。ご主人様。キュン。花ちゃん。どうしたんだ？壊れたか？花は現在最強メイドモードで起動中ですもん。キュン。さあ、この最強メイドの花からメイドの真髄をつかみ取るも。
We get different ways to pay out it.
萌えとは己の心にある愛情を最大に高めた究極の愛の形ですもん。今から愛情を高める魔法を教えますもん。花と一緒に詠唱するですもん。わかりました。おいしくなれなれ萌えキューン。ホムラ、お前まさかあれは。おいしくなれなれ萌えキュン。やっちゃったよ。ちょっと違うもん。花をしっかりと真似るもん。はい、コーチ。ホムラ、そっちへ行っちゃダメだ。
That's kind of interesting. Unfortunately, they don't seem to have like a major impact on the storyline like it did in Xenoblade 1, where picking different things could potentially mean different items or even different quests become available sometimes. Although only occasionally and not always that much. Anyways, we have to go back to Argentum, but first I want to make sure I do other quests in my log. Oh, we still have to go to find some Mint support too, wow. That might trigger a cutscene here, that might be unavailable. Sorry to keep you waiting. We've returned from our task. Welcome back. Oh, Poppy! You just fell into the water there. That's crazy. Welcome back. But where is Teacher Gustin? Not even by monsters, so use the fan. You go to collect dragon incense at what Mons Pile come home? Honestly, Teacher Gustin always so demanding. Is friend okay? Perhaps I should. Yeah, let's run him so. Oh, no problem. Pile liked that about Teacher actually. Oh, there he is. He's still stuck all the way over there. Poppy's kind of stuck behind that boat, in case you're wondering. Sometimes the AI can do some weird stuff in this game. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for fine Teacher and help so much. Please take this in return. Thank you so much. You'll have my gratitude also. Now, Pyle must get going and help Teacher Gustin. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to do some of these quests while I still have extra time. Oh, okay, that one gave me a Key Affinity Lord with Dromark. So I'll make sure to get that done right away. Nice. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I know what this is. Right, we have to go to Torgoth and Gormont for one of our quests. Because there was this one other quest that suddenly spawned a whole bunch of hours at once. But I was focusing on this Titan's Color quest because it was a battle one that I couldn't do for the longest time.
長旅は疲れるもん。ワクワクですもん。
Okay, good. That one's actually worth a decent bit of experience too, so I should try and complete this one. But yeah, that's a thing. I do have a friend, by the way, I need to say this right now, who has been playing Xenoblade 3 recently. If you're wondering why I'm not in that game, that's because I still have to finish this game. It's hard to really talk about differences, though, between the two games. Although, at first glance, I kind of like Xenoblade 1 better because you get to use more abilities more actively in Xenoblade 1 than you do in Xenoblade 2. In fact, 2 doesn't have as much options to use abilities. What do you say? So, is a legal resident? Nobody live here. Shadow has no money coins for him. Just take a little nap. So when Shadow come to town, so to say, give money and Shadow will pay you residence fee like good citizen. Huh? Why surprise? No need residential fee to enter town? Shadow was duped. Shadow's beautiful money all gone. Are you okay? I'm sure everything's fine. Man, Chateau's long desired foods were finally available and gone. Wanted to use money to buy delicious food. Settle the story, Mama Fan. We're gonna help, right? Friends were playing delicious foods at Chateau. Yay, happy times. When Chateau was a little pond, he met called Attis in Argentum. Attis became very fond of local delicacy of noodle soup at that time. To try total noodle soup, so here Shadow is. I forget if we have that. Sebastian Child, not Little Pond. What if Alice is still making noodle soup? Hell has no more money, so if you go to a noodle place and all here is no noodle, so Shadow and our Shadow things. If Shadow could eat noodle soup with Alice, but to go back to home full tummy smiley. Got it. So, first nice people Shadows met. Soldiers are too shouty scary. I may have already picked up this item. Okay, no, we didn't. Alright. Well, that's simple enough. Just head to Argentum. This might also trigger a quest as well. Actually, now I think of it, because it's an area, it doesn't really make sense that there'll be anything here. If you're wondering, yes, there's only a certain time you can eat this. If you try to talk, you'll see that it's a bit too busy. The only way to get it is at around this time with the sparkly times, also known as the late hours of nighttime, because then that cuts down half of the people. Oh wait, this is a completely different one. This is a completely different one. We need to develop Gormont, but the only way to do that is by buying stuff. Although, to be fair, I think we already may have made Gormont kind of strong, but I guess that makes sense. Oh, whatever, I bought one anyways. Development includes not only doing all the quests and other stuff, but buying various items from the characters, but thankfully that's simpler said than done. See anything with a cheaper value, you just buy that. Just anything with like a very low value, you could just buy that and then leave. And you can buy keys as well sometimes when those are available. You'll get a lot of inventory space, which can get a bit awkward, but hey, it's sort of required to develop the area, so why not? I don't know which one I have to do. Does it say? Oh, develop. Oh, we need to complete a Merc mission for this. What? Turf war protection, that's what we need. But we need to finish our other mission one first. This is one. Oh, this is a tricky one too. 3 humanoids and a knuckle claws. Okay. And then after all that, we have to go to Atlas. That's fine now. Will help. This will help develop the character. Alright, well, that's obviously not something we can do right away. So we're gonna do... Now we need to do one that's kind of lower down. We'll go up until a thing starts shifting. Yeah, like right around here. Alright, found that one. You must be one of the ones Moe mentioned. Looking to join the militia corps, are you? You just wanted to help out? Well, that's a shame. Well, I'll tell you about it. I ordered a load of stuff, but it hasn't arrived yet. It was that on cap in the nether parts of Gormon when I ordered it. A Nopon mask called Mopo, it was. I don't get it. All the other stuff I ordered from them came when they said it would. Something's up. Meh, this tricky situation. Maybe a monster or something got there. It'd be no good helping them out with something like that. That's why I asked Molly if he'd send some good fighters over. Alright. Hunts cabs out in guard time praying. Right near the weight tree it is. It's a big job, but do you mind going to the Nopon cap and seeing what's up for them? Rex, shall we get to work on us right away? Really, it'd really help us out if you could do that. Thanks a million. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do as he says and go to Weight Tree. By the way, this setup has a little bit of a trick. We can just run over around here. Oh, we have a high tide right now. Actually a problem. But that's fine, I actually don't really have a lot of time to do stuff, so for that good reason, I'm gonna go to... Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna move towards where our main quest is, which is in the Kingdom of Uria. go over here. And,
一息つこうか。
さあ行きましょう。
then we'll save. Hey, fair, I did want to continue the storyline a little bit more. I feel like Tora's still been kind of lacking on how many Jersey can have right now. But we'll see. That might change in a minute. Who knows? I hope you guys enjoyed this video now. If you like you enjoyed this, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.